Alright, well let's talk now about the amidation process of an acid anhydride. So we're going to be attacking an acid anhydride with an amine. We'll use an asymmetric acid anhydride, and an amine is also going to be considered to be an asymmetric reagent. So we're going to end up getting a set of four products here, or two sets of two products to give a total of four. Alright, let's take a look at the mechanism for that. Again, I want to show you how it does actually follow the pattern we've been talking about. This is going to be a classic acid catalyzed because we've got our H plus down here. And you can see that the Y group will end up being here if we use this as our first point of attack, the C double bond O. The X group will be everything here minus one of the hydrogens. There we go, that's our X group. And you can see that this is our X group. Oops. This is our X group here. And it will end up replacing the Y group, and then we end up with YH. And there we go, there's our Y with an H group on it. There we go. Alright, so that's how we end up getting the first two products if we use the C double bond O here to attack. And that's what we'll do in the first step of the mechanism. Alright, so we get that. And we have the H plus attack C double bond O, produce the C plus, and that can be attacked by the amine in the next step. In the proton transfer step, we know the proton will get transferred to the leaving group, which is the Y group. So if we're using this C double bond O, this is the Y group. So we know the proton will be transferred to that group. That's the group that's going to end up leaving. So again, you can see how it's all following the same pattern. Now the C double bond O will reform, and we will kick out the leaving group, and we end up with our first two products. Which will be these two right here. Alright, so now let's take a look at what happens if we attack the C double bond O on the other side. And again, we end up seeing the same pattern. Nucleophile comes in, attacks C plus. I'll turn the amine around a little bit here. We see the proton from here be transferred to the leaving group. Remember now the leaving group is going to be over here. That'll be the Y group now because we're attacking this C double bond O. Sorry, got the H plus up here. Alright, so now we can go ahead and continue with this one. And now the leaving group will leave as the C double bond O forms again, and we end up with our two products. And we get our H plus over here as well. Alright, so there you go. So there's your four products from the asymmetric attack of an amine on an acid anhydride.